Divya, one of the things that you mentioned in the beginning is that a lot of this fear is a construct in the mind of an employee rather than the employer or, to quote from this book, the boss. But the point is, whose responsibility is it to make sure that those fears do not exist or to allay those fears? So by this logic, I mean, a boss can easily turn around and say, how do I help it if somebody is not coming to me?
Yeah, so I think it is about being mindful. This whole book is not about assigning blame to anybody. It's not anybody's particular fault, and therefore it's not anybody's particular responsibility to correct it. It's something that we are all perpetuating. So it's about being mindful and introspective and saying that, for example, I had a boss who, she kept giving me feedback and I just didn't understand what she was saying. And eventually I was so scared of, constantly asking for clarification that I just did, word for word, I just copied what she said. And that also didn't go down well, right? So that was my, this thing. Had I been more assertive, I might have been able to understand better, and the fact is that there is a pressure of time, so that's the other issue that my book talks about, is that we are kind of working in this pressure cooker where everything is very, very short term. There's intense pressure on delivering short term results. So we don't have time to think things through, the pressure like deliver it now, do it now, do it tonight, do it over the weekend. And we are constantly working in that kind of an environment. So, even for bosses to kind of, create a safe environment for their team members, they also need a little time to reflect and introspect. And I think if we slow down slightly, I'm not saying that obviously, business pressure will be there, but if we can kind of make room for reflection and introspection and having these important conversations, I think we can create, it's a teamwork effort.